Hi guys, Delulu Lagoon. I hope you're all enjoying your weekend. I came home today after going to the gym. Spurs versus Watford was on. Watched it. No point Watford turning up. Spurs confident as they have been for a number of weeks. Believe they can beat anyone. Rampage through them. We watched Spurs do a madness against Swansea in the week, and it has some Arsenal fans losing their minds with St Totteridge Day. Personally, that idea was out of my head a while ago. I'm just focused on top four and catching Liverpool. Obviously, St Totteridge Day bragging rights. Arsenal versus Spurs, they're allowed to want that. Arsenal fans are allowed to want that. But there's a million things wrong with this football club. That is just a needed extra that gives us confidence and we love. We shouldn't be thinking about St Torres Day because we don't deserve it. They don't. The league doesn't lie. Last year, you heard Spurs were the only team in the title race. Blah blah blah. We finished second because we caught luck. This should have happened last year. Obviously, it speaks volumes of the club in which Arsenal, we had one of our worst seasons ever last year, and Spurs were praised for their best. But Spurs remembered the hurt from last year of messing up on the last day, the humiliation, and that's been their strength. There's no doubt Pochettino reminds them every game about that because that's how they're looking. Of course, they could mess it up, but mathematically, it's still possible for them to mess it up. And yeah, I personally believe the only position we can really put ourselves is in, I believe, 7 points. We can get a 7 points gap on them. What I mean was we're trailing them by 7 points with a certain amount of games left. I think there's a week they have to play the Hammers, who like turning up against Spurs for no reason. Got to play us. Obvious reasons why you think we'd turn up, and United, who anyone knows. But other than that, Spurs have got it. Now people are obviously Spurs fans are gonna be going mental about it. DVDs are gonna come out. They're probably making it into a bank holiday. A lot of people are gonna take time off work. Barbecue is gonna happen, and I mean they deserve it really. It's been 20 odd years. Some fans haven't seen Arsenal finish below them, and on top of that, it shows some sort of progress for Spurs. Like I said, it hasn't happened, and it finally happens. It's like a curse being broken. Like I said, the scores will still be the same. I mean, historically, we'll still be a bigger club than them. We're still a bigger club. It will be 20 years versus 1 year, but Spurs, on the basis that they're going somewhere, they're going places, they're forward thinking while we're stagnating, they deserve it. Like I said, it should have happened last year. We just need to focus on top four, focus on restructuring, let Spurs do what they want to do because they deserve it, because we messed this up. We had many chances. If we go back to the numerous games against teams we shouldn't have been losing against, it is our fault. We deserve it all. Like there's no way around it. Like forget Spurs, let's just focus on us. For Spurs fans as well, it shows progress. It shows progress. Pochettino's gone there, still got a lot of things to answer. Spurs still have a lot of things to answer, but it shows progress. They've taken another step. They're actually not even looking at Arsenal. We're looking at them. Well, not me, but yeah, our fans. They're looking at Chelsea. As unrealistic as it probably is that they'll catch Chelsea. They're still on their toes. They're still taking points. They still believe they can catch them. So they deserve it. Like I said, the league doesn't lie. It does not lie. Mathematically, it can happen, but Spurs players are playing for their shirts. You're seeing Trippier and Davis even today. Neither are anything to write home about as fullbacks, but they're taking advantage of when they're playing because they know they want to be in the starting lineup, and they know Rose and Walker can retake their spots. You're seeing Son take his chance. Janssen should have scored about two. If Harry Kane was fully fit, he would have started and scored them chances. But even he's trying to take his chances. Dele Alli, the man's on fire. Like, I'll make a video about Dele Alli in the coming weeks. Really like the player, but they deserve it. They deserve it. Spurs deserve it. Like, we stop worrying about St Totteridge Day. North London is white for a year. It doesn't mean anything. St Totteridge Day is cancelled. North London is white for a year. London is blue for a year. Well, it's been blue, yeah. But yeah, like, these things happen. It brings about change. Like, some things, when Fergie was here, United were always going to win the league. When Wenger, to a degree, always going to finish ahead of Spurs. Things change in football. Football's evolving. City were nobodies. They're now somebodies. Nothing changes the same. In life, people hate change. In football, people hate change even more. So in conclusion, just stop worrying about St. Totteridge Day. Like, it's all been self-inflicted. I know there's nothing else to worry about. There's nothing else in our season that can bring us any joy or save any sort of face. And it would be the worst year. I mean, not being in the top four, Spurs, players leaving and all of that stuff. But we have a manager who is playing coy on his future, and it's clearly having an effect. We have numerous players out of contract. We don't even know our playing squad. I don't even need to go into detail about the board. The board is just, yeah, you know about the board. We have several key backroom staff leaving. We need to restructure. I care more all about that and way more about that than St. Totteridge Day. We need to be concerned with having players that actually want to play for this club and want to put some pride in the shirt, because we haven't got that right now. Not to keep it long, guys. Let Spurs fans have their parties and their barbecues and their DVDs and their bank holidays and their open top parade. Some fans haven't seen us finish below them, and that's what they've wanted for years. We've been stagnating. They've showed some sort of progress this year. This should have happened last year and we caught life. We only have ourselves to blame. We lick our wounds. St. Totteridge, they can be cancelled today. This year. We go again next year. We rebuild. I know I'm very pessimistic about rebuilding there, but I almost started to believe that speech there. But yeah, guys, Deluded Gooner, I'm signing out. Follow me on all my socials. Subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Look at all my other content over the last few days. Quite a few videos coming out. If you ain't had enough of your Deluded Gooner fix, go and have some more. Go and check them out. Whether you agree, whether you don't agree. Yeah, Deluded Gooner, I'm signing out.